Hello, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Aparna Ramanathan, the CEO of AskMyClass. We're an affordable teacher assistant that delivers social emotional learning on command. Just like apps on an iPad, AskMyClass is an education app that runs on Alexa. Now, most of us would be familiar with Alexa. It's kind of sitting in our homes as a glorified weather checker and plays our music. But what we are doing is adding software that transforms the novelty Alexa into an impactful classroom tool. Teachers can plan their lessons with AskMyClass and then say things like, "Ask my class for the spelling quiz." And we give teachers access to hundreds of activities that are made for their day. Let's take a look at it in the classroom.
Alexa, open my class.
Alexa, tell my class it's time for mindfulness.
Alexa, ask my class to dance.
I like Alexa in the classroom because it calms you down and it gives you a brain break when you need it.
It's a management tool, it's a small group learning instruction technique, and it offers the students breaks for those emotional regulation pieces.
So in the 6 months since launch, we're in over 1,000 classrooms, serving 25,000 students. We're in 9 districts, and 300 teachers use AskMyClass 7 times a day. And here's why. There is a huge push for social emotional learning in our schools. If you don't know what that is, it's teaching kids social skills and how to manage their emotions, and it's linked to better academic success and lower high school dropout. It's a huge requirement on our teachers, and yet only 1 in 5 teachers feel well prepared to teach these skills. And we can all agree you can't learn social skills from a textbook or in a 30-minute class that's wedged between recess and lunch. These skills need to fit naturally into our day, and our technology weaves them in for teachers and students. AskMyClass can deliver social emotional skills, whether it's for individual students, the whole class, or small groups. And let's take the example of Miss T's 3rd graders. For small group learning, when her students say, "Ask my class for a math problem," they're not just practicing math. They have to listen, they have to speak clearly, and they work together as a team. These are all skills we hire for. When it's the whole class, any parent here would know that it takes a lot of energy to move on one kid from an activity. Miss T does this with 30 kids, 18 times a day. Over the day, it drains on kids. They get tired and lose focus. But now Miss T has something else in her toolkit. She can say, "Ask my class for mindfulness," and it really works. Our teachers say their students are more engaged. And finally, for individual students, every class has a student like Sarah, who for reasons like trauma or a diagnosis, frequently disrupts the class. Now, Miss T has 30 kids, and she can't be in 2 places at once. So instead, Sarah can say, "Ask my class to help my anger." The activity that plays teaches her how to self-manage those big emotions. And our teachers say that means it boosts student agency. What agency is giving kids another way to problem solve when the teacher's not available. And we can also report that usage data back to teachers. Now, we are the only voice app that's made for the classroom. So why is that important? Because teachers won't risk playing something unless they know what their students are going to hear. And because our content is entirely made by teachers, it is always safe and grade appropriate. We build with our teachers in mind, and that's who we sell to, directly to teachers at a low entry price. They then refer us up the chain, which is how we got 9 districts on board. We fit within existing sources of funding, and So there doesn't require any large sweeping budget changes, especially when you consider you can equip 8 classrooms serving 200 students for the cost of 2 iPads. And next, because learning doesn't stop in the school, we'll expand into the after-school market, where there are already 100 million smart speakers. Our combined team experience consists of child wellbeing, voice assistant technology, and education, and we graduated from Y Combinator last summer. We're raising our seed round to bring on a dedicated voice engineer and to build our content, engaging audio content, and worthwhile partnerships. At this conference, we're going to hear conversations about AI. We're going to hear conversations about SEL. And we know there's a huge push for social emotional learning in our schools, as there should be. But to deeply integrate it, we need the right technology. AskMyClass is an affordable teacher assistant that delivers social emotional learning on command. Thank you.